On this episode of Northern News, we'll take a look back at the Week of Respect, highlight our middle school band participating in recent competitions, check in with a few of our favorite teachers, and look at the greenhouse class here at Northern. All that and more on this episode of Northern News. I'm Ashley Walsh, and welcome back. In our top story this past October, Northern observed the Week of Respect by asking students to look at their own words and actions to reflect on how they affect others. Through an array of presentations and activities, students explored how they and their peers experience their world. Jayla Ornt has the inside story.
Recently, Northern Burlington celebrated the Week of Respect here at our schools. During the week, students were provided with character education activities. Let's hear from a student with more.
Northern Burlington dedicates a week to teach students on how to appropriately communicate with others, both on social media and in the real world. It teaches students to think of before they speak, and all in all, make the school a better place for both students and teachers. Well, we received a worksheet that had Instagram posts transcribed on them, and we had to identify what was inappropriate about these comments. Also, we had assemblies telling us about the Week of Respect and what we should and should not say in order to respect others. Also, Northern's seniors went over to the middle school and talked to the middle schoolers about the Week of Respect.
Special thanks to all who participated. For Northern TV, I'm Jayla Ornt.
Northern Burlington's teachers are one of its most valuable assets. Every day, they bring rigor, dedication, expertise, and caring to their classrooms and ask for nothing in return. In an effort to pay tribute and thank them for what they do, we want to dig deeper into who they are and what drives them in this episode's Teacher Spotlight. Hi, I'm Ashley Walsh, and I'm here to interview one of our many teachers at Northern Burlington for the Teacher Spotlight.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Ballinger.
Hi, Ms. Ballinger. What's the most enjoyable part about teaching?
I'd have to say the most enjoyable part of teaching is actually twofold. One, the teachers that I work with, the many staff here at Northern, they're amazing, so they make it great to come to work. And the second part is really the students, seeing where my students progress and where they go after they leave high school.
That's awesome. What is the most enjoyable part about teaching?
The most enjoyable part about teaching, that's a pretty hard question, but I'll take a stab at it. There's so many good things. I'd say that the one most important, enjoyable part is working with young people. I think that it really is just every day that I come to work, the thing that gets me excited is that I get to be a part of their lives, and they get to be part of my life, you know, and that's just the best thing ever. Content is important, and learning skills are important, and being a part of a family here is important. But I think the most important thing about teaching is to spend my life with wonderful people like you.
Awesome. Favorite place to travel?
My favorite place to travel is anywhere where I'm with my family. I love being with my family, with my wife and 4 children. But we do have a favorite place that we go to. In the summertime, we usually spend a week out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And it's very nice and low-key, laid back, very quiet, and just, we love it there.
What's your favorite place to travel?
The best place to travel is Aruba. You should really go.
What's your favorite color and why?
Ooh, I would have to say purple. It's very soothing.
What's your favorite color and why?
I love the color blue. I've always loved it since I was a little kid. My favorite blue is like navy blue. And I don't know, when I wear it, I just feel very comfortable.
And the final question, what is one thing a student might not know about you?
One thing a student might not know about me. I would say that sometimes students, when they find this out about me, is that it's kind of a surprise. But I've been a teacher at Burlington County College, which is now Rowan College of Burlington County, for 20 years. I've been teaching there at night. I teach English and English 1, English 2, and a lot of the times I see former students that I had as students at Northern. I've been teaching here at Northern for 18 years, coming from a former district, Pennsauken School District. And I see a lot of my former students when, I had them in high school or 7th grade even, because I taught 7th grade for a few years. And then I get them as adults, and that's always a shock sometimes for them. They're like, wow, I didn't know it was you, but I kind of had a feeling. So, yeah, it's kind of neat.
Awesome. Anything else you want to say?
I would like to say thank you for interviewing me. I think this is fun. I like to be part of our school community, and I think this is a really interesting way to be part of something I haven't really had an opportunity to be part of before.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Blackburn.
Very welcome.
Final question. What's one thing a student might not know about you?
This is a really good question. If you had me in class, you would probably learn that I am an entrepreneur. And I own 2 businesses. However, most people do not know that I did graduate from Northern, and I was actually the first co-op student that worked here at Northern. So I'm hoping that it is my first and my last job.
That's amazing. Thanks for joining us. Miss Ballantyre, you got anything left to say?
That's it. Go
Perfect.
Greyhounds.
While the widespread talent that Northern students have to offer is no surprise, we took time to speak to senior Jake Dotson about his passion for visual art, his involvement in FFA, and how he plans to incorporate both of those things into his future.
Many students at our school have talents their classmates don't always know about. This month, we talked to senior Jake Dotson about what he loves to do.
I've been doing art for as long as I can remember. I have sketchbooks going back to as far as when I was in 2nd grade. I plan on going to school for an agricultural degree and might have thought about minoring in art. I enjoy the creative outlet that art provides me. It is a little hard to balance FFA and art because this year I am an officer on the officer team. I serve this year's chapter secretary. It's hard to balance art and FFA because a lot of times I procrastinate a lot. Some of my pieces will go to art shows or be shown in county displays, shown at the Burlington County Farm Fair, at the Home Arts tent, which is pretty cool, or they'll be shown at Teen Arts, stuff like that.
Great job, Jake. Keep up the good work. From Northern TV, I'm Kat Skelza.
NVC prides itself on offering a wide array of specialized programs to its students. Each year, Northern Burlington High School invites parents and community members to our open house to showcase all of the exciting academic, athletic, and artistic opportunities here at our school. Kat Skelza has the story.
This past fall, Northern Burlington High School hosted their annual open house to give our students, parents, and community members an inside look into our school.
Every year, Northern Burlington has an open house in the fall. The purpose is to invite the community into our high school and get a better understanding of all the programs that we offer and the advantages of having their sons and daughters come to Northern Burlington. It started as an opportunity for parents, primarily in the younger grades, 7th and 8th grade, to come over and see what high school experience could be like, and if they choose to bring their child to Northern Burlington. And it also helps 9th and 10th graders and their parents to see the programs and the opportunities that will be available to them in 11th and 12th grade. For open house, virtually all of the activities that we offer will be on display for our community. We'll be looking at all of our academics, advanced academics, our after-school programs, extracurricular and co-curricular programs, everything that we do here at Northern Burlington that we think our students and our parents will want to know.
The main purpose of open house is to let the community know what Northern Burlington has to offer, all the activities we do, and clubs and anything that you can imagine. And it's basically welcoming the middle schoolers and elementary schoolers to see what the high school life is like.
There's some great activities going on. There's a freshman football game. There's varsity girls volleyball. I also think it's their senior night. There's where you can learn about AP, and you can walk around it and meet some of our great teachers and see what they're doing in their classrooms.
During the open house, I present with other administrators on a variety of topics. We have a session entitled What's the Path to Advanced Placement, where we talk about AP courses and the prerequisites for each department and the path to enroll in them, planning with the end in mind. The directors of instruction also present on all of the departments in the program of studies so that, again, families can look at the 4-year plan, make informed decisions about their course selections.
A special thanks to everyone in attendance. From Northern TV, I'm Kat Skelza.
Anyone who knows Northern understands that our agri-science program engages students in rigorous curriculum. With course offerings in the areas of plant science, animal science, and agricultural mechanics, our students get exposure to many hands-on classes. This month, we spoke to one of our instructors, Mr. DiNucci, to see what makes his classes unique.
The greenhouse class at Northern is a great way for students to learn more about plants and get a hands-on experience.
The greenhouse class is a class open for freshmen and older. It provides students with an opportunity, if they are interested in working with plants, learning more about plants. We provide them with opportunities to work in 3 different greenhouses, learning maintenance and the operations of a greenhouse, as well as actual plant production. In this greenhouse, we're doing poinsettia production for sales to the community during the holiday season. In the spring, we sell bedding plants that students produce from seed and cuttings, and have for people to come. We have community sales for students to come for parents and community members to come on weekends to purchase plants for their yard. And they learn also how to propagate plants, produce plants from seed, produce plants from cuttings, and anything that's involved in maintaining the environmental conditions for successful plant production. Students have a variety of interests of enjoyment in the class. Some students are interested in the propagation of the plants, and some enjoy watching the effects of how their nurturing helps to encourage the plant to grow and succeed.
The music program at NBC constantly strives to offer students a top-notch musical education. One of the opportunities available to our middle school students is participation in the marching band. Recently, middle schoolers have been actively involved with the marching band in competitions statewide. In our final story, we head across campus to hear from some of our talented students.
This month, we'd like to recognize Northern's Middle School's band for all their hard work placing in the top 3 in several competitions.
We go to events like competitions, like we did regionals, and we're going to go to states and nationals soon. So we go there at around 2:38. The high schoolers will already be on field, and we go through basics. So we learn how to march again, we warm up, and then we do one full run before we have to fix anything at all in the entire drill. I play tenor sax. I'm actually an alto sax player for the band here at the middle school, but I switched to tenor for the marching band. So. My favorite part about band is that you get to really become friends with literally everyone in the band. So it's nice to see how close we become over the course of a few band classes.
We mostly compete in just like regional events, but we go to states, we go to nationals, and at every of our home varsity football games we perform at halftime, and it's really just a fun thing. I think my favorite part about band is just the people and just having fun with everyone, and the teacher. The directors are so nice.
Great job from Northern TV. I'm Kat Skelza.
Thanks for joining us on Northern News, and be sure to check out the rest of our programming on YouTube, Channel 19 on Comcast, or Channel 42 on Verizon Fios. And be sure to follow us on Twitter to keep track of what we're up to. For Northern TV, I'm Ashley Walsh.